Gross 83 live in Woodstock. We are outside today. It is a beautiful winter. Yes, it is actually still winter, and we are looking at right around the 62 degrees mark. There's a little bit of a wind, so it feels a little cooler, but it is a beautiful Saturday evening. Today, I know everybody's seen my beer reviews. Well, tonight we're going to do it a little bit differently. And tonight, I have to be very careful here because it involves a small glass and just a little bit of wind sometimes results in disaster. So I'm going to be very cautious here. But today, we will not be reviewing a beer. We will not be reviewing a wine. We will not be reviewing a cigar, although there will be a cigar involved later on. A very enjoyable bourbon barrel-aged cigar from the Diesel Cigar Company, which I am very excited about enjoying. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to review something that I'm excited about. This is the deal. We're going to be reviewing claddagh single cask Irish whiskey. Now this is, well, according to the liquor store I go to, the regular price is around $70, but looking online, the regular price is more like $40. But I did get it for $25, so even if it is normally $40 and I got it for $25, that's still a really good deal. But this is the beauty we're going to be reviewing. And with St. Patrick's Day coming up, I think people are going to start getting more interested in the Irish style of whiskey. So this is a little different than doing a beer now. And I'm going tonight, we're going to be drinking this whiskey neat. Now, neat is an old school term that many of the younger generation may not know what that is. When you say you want your drink neat, that means you do not want any ice cubes. On the rocks means you would like some ice cubes in your drink. But this drink is coming in at 46% ABV. What is this here? So this is going to be, I think they said about around 92 proof. So that is okay to drink neat. When you get into the 100 proof marker, it's actually recommended to drink whiskey on the rocks, or if you're Spanish, whiskey in El Roca's way. But you don't say way. But you say whiskey in El Roca's. We're going to get a little now. We're not going to fill the whole glass because I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of what it tastes like, not get Gross 83 completely blasted, because that usually ends badly, real badly. So we're going to just pour it. We don't have to pour it at a slant like beer. We're just going to pour a little bit in here. That's actually probably enough. Like I said, we don't want to, I know a lot of people think it's funny if Gross gets blasted and starts running around his subdivision like an idiot, but Gross doesn't want to get kicked out of his townhouse, so he's not going to be doing that. So We're going to review this nice single cask Irish whiskey. Let's see how this tastes. I have to be honest, the only Irish whiskey I've ever had before was Jameson, and it did not impress me in the least. I was not a fan of the Jameson whiskey. I think there's a lot of marketing involved with Jameson, where people think it's a good product, but it's actually probably mediocre at best. I'm sure there's worse whiskeys out there, but there's also a lot better. And I'm hoping that this one, and you can hear an ambulance in the background, which is kind of distracting, but I hope wherever they're going, I hope they can help the person that needs help. In fact, you know what we're gonna do? I'm about to sorry, I sneezed. I'm not starting over. We're gonna give a shout out to our first responders with this toast here. But we're gonna see how this tastes. Gotta make sure I don't have any gunk on my face, because that would be distracting. This has a very pleasant aroma. Very pleasing to me. Hopefully you will feel the same if you happen to come upon this particular product of the Irish whiskey genre. Now let's get a taste. Ooh. I can say without a doubt this is a much better product than Jameson. In fact, I can say without a doubt I may enjoying a couple more this evening of this fine whiskey. I like it finishes with a little bit of a peppery finish, which I like. I like when a whiskey finishes with a nice kick, because then it gives you that nice happy feeling. Let's take another sip. Starts smooth and finishes with a kick. In case you forgot you were drinking whiskey, it reminds you. And that is the real deal to me. When you're drinking whiskey, I don't think you want to forget you're drinking whiskey, because if you forget you're drinking whiskey and you drink 4, 5, 6, or 7, then you're gonna have a problem. So if you get something like this that says, hey pal, you're drinking whiskey, you're gonna be like, okay, maybe 2 or 3, and then you cut yourself off before you get too out of hand, which is probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this is a real beauty. Ah, that's nice. Put my glass down here. And in case, here's an update on Bardot. She did take a turn for the worse, but now she's back on her treatments. her fluid underneath the skin treatment. And she's doing a lot better. I can see she's got a lot more pep in her step than she did 3 or 4 days ago. So hopefully, I want to be celebrating her 15th birthday, which is later this month. March 16th. So that is all I want right now for my good girl, my Bardot, to make her 15th birthday. That is like literally number 1 on the list, and I think she's gonna make it. Asking for 16 might be a big ask right now, but she has got to make her 15th. Like, I will, and this is me being very serious, to all my, 45 subscribers, which is fine, because 45 subscribers is 45 more than I started with, so seriously, thank you, anyone who subscribes to this little channel, whether it's 45 or 4,045,000, I am grateful to every single one of you. And this is Gross 83. And I'm signing off. And if you like this video, please tell people about it. Get the word out of Gross 83 and his wonderful beer reviews, and I guess now whiskey reviews. Although the whiskey reviews are going to be pretty rare because, well, like I said, this bottle of whiskey was relatively cheap at $25, so you might not be getting anything great from me as far as whiskey goes, because like a real decent bottle of whiskey is at least $50, and then you can get as high as $500 or $600 for a real fancy high-end, like 25 or 30-year-old bottle of scotch. So you probably won't see that on the channel, but you will at least try to see some whiskey reviews, some beer reviews. No wine reviews. I don't drink wine. But anyways, I'm glad to have everybody here watching. This was a very good whiskey. I don't know how to do it. It smells like this. It tastes like this. It had a nice flavor. It had a nice bite at the end, which I was clearly a fan of. So anyways, thank you very much. I think I'm going to enjoy my first cigar of the season if it doesn't get too windy. And I'm just going to continue on living my best life. Thank you, everyone. I am very grateful for all of you. Thank you so much.